Hi guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now within my collection I do have an awful lot of books, so for today's video I thought I'd review my favourite books and give you my top 6 essential books that you should read within the Harry Potter collection. So let's get started. Coming in at number 6 is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but the illustrated versions. Now, obviously, I picked this book for the illustrations and the artwork that includes. I love it throughout the book. It really brings the books to light. So if you've never read the books, I'd recommend starting with this. And in particular, if you're reading to young children, I think it's useful to help them get to learn all the different characters. But this is a solid start, and for the artwork, it's coming in at number 6. At number 5, we have Harry Potter and the Character Vault book. Now, obviously, it's not one of the original stories, but is an essential part of anyone's collection. The reason I've put this at number 5 is because it gives you the details on every single character within the franchise. I absolutely love it, and in particular, the artwork itself is phenomenal. It gives you the kind of character pictures you'd see in the movie, but also lots of behind the scene clips and details about how they brought the characters to life. There are some little pop outs and some extras in there, but I won't show you everything, so if you do pick this book up, you'll be surprised. It's an essential part of anyone's collection, so make sure you get this one. Coming in at number 4, it's not Harry Potter, but it is a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them book. Now, this version released in the UK and was released in 2009 for Comic Relief. Now, this version was released before the movie, so it actually wasn't that popular in 2009. You can also get the 2001 original version as well. What I love about this book is the handwritten detail, which actually pretends like it's Harry Potter writing to Ron. The handwritten scribbles can be found throughout the book, which is a really personal touch. The book itself is actually small in size, so really good for younger children if you want something to pick up over summer, and that's why it's come in at number 4. In at number 3 is my favourite from the original collection, and it's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Firstly, I love the artwork and the colours on the front. Red's my favourite colour, but I love the red and blue combination down the side. This is my favourite book. I just remember it as a child being the one that I couldn't put down. This version here is the first edition hardback copy. I also do have other copies, but this is my favourite. This leads us to number 2, and number 2 is Harry Potter, the pop-up book. I actually haven't seen too many people post images of these on Instagram or YouTube, but I absolutely adore mine. Oh, not my other book, sorry about that. I love it simply because of the images that it brings to life and the colour that it uses. If we take a close-up, you can see this is Diagon Alley with Hagrid and Harry Shopham. One of the first pop-ups is Hedwig in its cage. Now, this is where Hagrid bought Hedwig for Harry's birthday. On the opposite page and underneath another pop-up, you can see it is the Weasley shop. Look at the hat move, it's really authentic and great fun to use. The level of detail and the colours used throughout is so authentic to the movies and book. It's really detailed. I do find at times it gets a little bit caught. I've not used this in a while, but there's lots of scenes in the book. One of my other favourites is this scene right here from the Goblet of Fire. Essentially, I could have put this book at number 1, but the reason I didn't make it first is for the front cover. It is a great book overall, but if you look at Harry at the front, he's quite freaky and does scare me a little bit, so that's why it gains second place. And finally, at number 1, we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Of course, this was the book that got me onto Harry Potter and started the whole collection for me. This version right here was my book from my childhood, which is why it's a little bit marked. I took it to school and used it in school when I had to have a reading book. But really, it was the first book that JK released, and it's the reason that got me into Harry Potter. Overall, this is my top 6 books. If you thought any differently, please leave a comment down below and go follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching.